I do this. I know I don't because I'm a fine babe, do you know what I mean? But imagine if I do this. This is kind of scary. Evidently, this guy's not a happy bunny and he's very much triggered. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. Next, makes me want to projectile vomit. Not gonna lie, this is why men should stay out women's business. They said having no table manners, talking about it's their job. This guy probably has like PTSD with a babe like that still, but every week. I mean, sit down, hun. Just sit down. Why do I care what his real name is? Why do I need to know that you know him? What's the word? Oh, make up your mind. Men can't make up their minds. That triggered me just a little bit. Can't lie, because literally just say hate girls and go, because at this point everything's an ick to you. Bloody hell.
Let me break it down for y'all real quick. Listen. You see my baby, she's expensive. You see my baby, she's expensive.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today's video, highly requested as per usual. As you can see from today's title, we're back with a banger. We're back with a really good video. Yeah, so today's video is basically doing part 2 of my recent video, as you can see from the title. But the only difference is I'm doing the boys version. So essentially what girls do that put boys off. And yeah, so this one's gonna be really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because obviously as a female, imagine if I do this. I know I don't because I'm a fine babe, do you know what I mean? But imagine if I do this. This is kind of scary. So half of this might not even be icks. It's just say you hate girls and go, do you know what I mean, type of vibe. So these icks are basically what people sent to me, what I found on Twitter, etc, etc. It's kind of like intriguing. Like, it's intriguing. I kind of want to know, and you guys want to know, so here we are. Okay, so before we get into this video, baby boys and girls, you know what I'm gonna say. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Before we get started, let me give you the definition of an ick. I did mention it in the video before, part 1. I do advise you go watch part 1 so it kind of makes sense. You kind of get the vibes, like part 1, part 2 all makes sense, you know? The Urban Dictionary is telling me an ick is something that develops suddenly, even though you may really like someone up to that point. From then on, you can't look at the person in the same way. You just progressively just get more and more turned off by them, weirdly and particularly grossed out. So I know that's a lot to handle. Essentially, a girl might do something that literally puts off the boy, and then the talking stage, done, finito, never happened. Yeah, but I did find a thread on Twitter about Laz, what gives you man the ick. And obviously I just went on the quote tweets, because quote tweets are the funniest. And I just got a couple, so I'm gonna read out a couple. Alright girls, listen to this, yeah. This is what the man said. Okay, so the first thing was bad breath. I'm not gonna lie, it makes a lot of sense. No boy wants to be with a babe that has smelly breath. Like, not gonna lie, that's like common courtesy. That's not even an ick, that's just pure hygiene. Like, literally, I feel like that puts into the whole perspective of hygiene. Yeah, I can't lie, that's just like, just don't do that. Girls who post about their birthdays on their status, 1 month more, 15 days more, 3 days more in 24 hours, guys. Finally, oh, happy birthday to me. Like, yo, Emma, what the hell is this? Evidently, this guy's not a happy bunny and he's very much triggered. I don't know what type of girls he has on social media, because at this age, we don't really do that anymore. All I know is that when it's my birthday month, I'm like, oh, birthday month. The night before, I'll probably be posting 1-2 snaps, or like the weekend before, like weekend vibes, birthday weekend, haha. But I don't know what type of girls he has that's been counting down. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. Next, also we've got girls uploading videos of them smoking. Makes me want to projectile vomit. I'm gonna agree with you on that, I can't lie. Only because I'm not a smoker in it, so I'm like, But then at the end of the day, I know that slap myself smoking as well as butters, just the same. Like, not gonna lie, it doesn't matter if you're female or male. I don't know, I just don't like it. However, I don't pre people enough to care. So I feel like this is just like what the man think about girls. Okay, so we've also got girls who play football. Sorry, but just know. That is so stupid. Like, what, like, men are just dumb. So girls can't play football now. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's just being gender stereotypical. Like, that makes no sense to me. It is well, like, it is well, whatever. Not gonna lie, this is why men should stay out women's business. This is a clear example. Spelling. How the hell can you not spell properly, please? How is that an ick? How is that an ick? Can't lie, yeah, bare mandem said spelling. I didn't realise it triggered mandem that much. Do you not mean spelling as they can't spell, or like grammar? Can't lie, yeah, I think not having the right grammar is worse than not being able to spell. Then there's an issue, because that's even an ick for me on the male's part. Like, imagine you can't differentiate between things like that. That's just like, you go to school, or were you just skipping English, or like, what's going on? Right, so I also have girls that want to be other people so bad. Be yourself. I mean, is that really an ick? That's just like a personality trait, like being like confident and not trying to be anyone else. That's not really an ick. I mean, if you are in a talking stage with someone and they show signs of like wanting to be other people, I guess that will put you off. It's not really anything that would make you grossed out by them. That's a stretch now. Sure, let me give the man them their little moment, because evidently this is how they feel. So There you go. Okay, so this one is very, very valid, and even as a female, I know this isn't right. They said having no table manners, talking about it's their job. 100% would give me the ick. Can you imagine like someone you've taken out on a date? I'm one of them people when I go out, yeah, and like I finish my meal. I wouldn't say I'm tidying up. To make it a little bit easier for whoever's gonna tidy up after me, right? I can honestly imagine I'm out with a boy and I'm like tidying up and he goes, it's their job, like leave it. I will talk to you about it and be like, can't lie, like are you okay? Like that's a really bad mentality to have. Like it's their job, because what, when we get married now, it's my job to do everything, because what, it's my job. Do you know what I mean? Like it's signs of a really like disrespectful person. So do you know what, man them? I'm gonna give you that one. Oh god, this one made me crease. How can the man them say, yeah, all of your toiletry bags outside of suitcases and bathrooms? Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? I kind of get what they mean. Girls have used it for like clubbing, birthdays, this, that, this, that. At the end of the day, it works. Do you know what I mean? I do see what the man them probably think you're doing too much. Like it's actually a toiletries bag, but it goes with every fit. Like it's one of the most versatile pieces of designer item. Like if I was gonna invest in LV, I'd definitely get it. It goes with everything. Man them ain't gonna agree with you on this one, but like I said, each their own. Do you know what I mean? This guy probably has like PTSD with a babe like that still, but. Okay, cool, so we've got, why is she wishing the guy on Snapchat happy birthday every week? I mean, do you know what if she knows every man? What if she knows them? What if she has so many bros? Okay, I'm not really doing favors. I'm not really doing favors to the ladies here. Can't lie, yeah, you can't even get mad like that, because you know the type of girl you're talking to. Do you get? If she's bait and she generally will know that many people, and accidentally on purpose, it's every man's birthday every week and she posts them, what's your own? Do you get it? You can't give it, because the type of girl that you're attracted to has a lot of male friends. You just hate her, you just hate her. Guys, I can't lie, yeah, this one got me finished. How can man say, yeah, when she snaps and gets the lyrics wrong? Do you know how much of a Hiya that is? No, do you know what? It's actually true. Like even I cringe out when it could be a boy, it could be a girl. They're singing or they're rapping and they get their lyrics wrong. You know what? I'll hold my hand up for that. That is heat. That's just embarrassment that isn't necessary and can be so, you know, avoided. If you don't know the lyrics, it's actually okay. Just look pretty and go. Alright, so this guy said he gets the ick when a girl says, can't reply to all birthday messages, but I'd like to thank everyone, love y'all. Do you know what? It kind of depends on context, yeah? Yeah, like some people lay in bed until like 11, 12, so they can actually reply to a couple before their celebration. If she is posting on a regs, but saying she can't reply to anybody, that's a bit prestige, that's a bit mad, because I can't lie, you could just literally put in a story, I've seen all your messages, I will respond to everybody once my birthday is over. In this life, nobody's entitled, would you get it? If it's my birthday and I don't respond to everyone, I don't have to. However, if after the birthday is done, people are still being left on red, they have every right to block you, because that is cheeky. I can't lie, if your birthday is done, do you know what I mean? Like they went out their way, they could have been busy that day, but they went out their way, quick message, quick happy birthday. For you to put in your snap, can't reply to everyone, but like, love, I can see all your messages. Sit down, hun, just sit down. So this one is hilarious. I just got a picture from the internet of like chipped nails, and he was like this. And it's making a lot of sense, even for me, even as a female, even when my nails are done out, I'm like so embarrassed. I'm like, no. If you think I'm gonna be leaving the house with chipped, crusty nails, think again. Kind of like self-care, maintenance for women, because it's just like, I'd rather have like no acrylics than have like one acrylic off. Oh no, sis. Wait, you know, this is jokes. How can this boy say, yeah, when she says rappers' first names unprovoked to prove that she knows them? Why do I care what his real name is? Why do I need to know that you know him? You see what I'm saying? Like, I do understand, it's making a lot of sense. Man, might feel like, not threatened as such, but a bit like, all right, okay. Honestly, because if the roles were reversed, I'd be fuming. I'd be mega fuming. So, I do see why the man them get a bit like, like bait, like relax. So, right, this guy was like, when a girl listens to the drill, okay, Bushra, 2 Sav, don't do that. Don't do that. So do you know what? A lot of these icks that boys think about females are more gender, what's the word? So I wouldn't call it gender inequality, but it's practically there. It's a lot of, if a girl does this, if a girl does that, things that a boy can do, but a girl can't. Like, so a man can listen to drill, but females can't. You know what I mean? Like, allow it, because that makes no sense. Like, that's not even an ick, that's just you being dumb. And I'd be worried if a boy thought like that. Honestly, I would be terrified. It'd be me running away from you, not you running away from me. Thank you. Someone put like pictures of like quotes, and like some of the quotes said something like, can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped, can't love someone that doesn't want to be loved, if you feel like you gotta lie to me, just don't even mess with me, etc, etc, etc. Basically, he's trying to say that girls that put things like this on their stories are done out, which, you know, like it's just a way of us girls sort of making it clear, like, if you're coming to waste my time, don't. But I know what, I kind of get what they mean by like, sometimes some girls overdo it. Yeah, like sometimes we do it just to let the man know. Obviously he's probably talking about the ones that overdo it. Like honestly, I do see where the man are coming from in that sense. We are kind of crazy. Lie, yeah, not going to even lie. This had me finished. I was in tears when I read this. Listen to this, you lot. One time I was on a date, I told her dress sexy and she wore a cardigan. She still looked nice, but for some reason I had the ick from there. Oh, you know what it is? It's the fact that he was like, she wore a cardigan. She still looked nice though, but then I was like, nah, I don't even like her like that. It could be one of them icks that you can overcome, because if she looks cute in a cardigan still, yeah, it means, you know, you're feeling her because she looks good in anything. Then it's like, are you alright? You look lame, but you're alright. Do you know what I mean? Like, make up your mind. Men can't make up their minds. But yeah, that did me still. That was hilarious. Okay, so I mentioned this already, but basically this guy said if she lip sings songs in her story, out of sync especially, and yeah, I was one of them babes probably when I was younger, but like now, I don't know. You know what? I didn't even think man and Preed are like snaps like that. I guess if a boy like she's gonna be pretty. But then to be fair, how out of sync were you for him to block so easily? This one's a bit of a skeptical one, alright? So this guy said when she owns shoes that look like designer but isn't actually designer. Right, so it can go two ways. Some of the Prada boots, yeah, lame, 10 out of 10. But there are so many dupes on like Ego, PLT, etc, etc. Cool. I'm not spending however much that is when there's a Leng ones for like £40, do you know what I mean? Then I do understand that he might be thinking you're really cheap. Not gonna lie, if a babe is wearing shoes that are designed but isn't actually designer and you're triggered, buy it for her, bro. If you're that triggered, buy it for her. I don't understand. If you have an issue, resolve it. Guys, do you know how many men said this? Do you know how many men said birthday makeup as an ick? I don't know the agenda man have with birthday makeup, but bro, I can't lie, I thought it was cute. Like, I didn't see a problem with it, but looking back now, as we get older, we see how beautiful and how Leng soft glam is. Like, it's very rash to discredit birthday makeup because there is a lot of like makeup artists out there that still do it. I kind of get what they mean, but this agenda is getting to a point where it might start putting girls off getting birthday makeup. Right, so a lot of boys said they hate when girls are like, you know how many men are trying to speak to me and there's bare man waiting for me, and the boys' responses were, mums, you can attend them if you wish. Like, I do see where they're coming from, because that's like me acting up, yeah, having a little attitude, and a boy says to me, how many girls want me? I will tell you to go to these little girls that want you. Well, that's cheeky, that comes out your mouth. You know, man, them, I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. Right, so this guy said when they think hating men is a personality trait. Next. Okay, so this one made me crease. He said American accents for every single word that comes out of your mouth. That triggered me just a little bit, can't lie, because if that's not me, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about negativity around here. If she does any form of azonto dancing at Motive, she's gotta go. To be fair, I can't dance in it, so I can't see why like girls dance in the middle of a rave, like azonto worrying and that. To be fair, when it comes to dancing, my opinion is very much not needed, unwanted, unprovoked, not necessary. Do you know what? If I had a babe that has to dance, yeah, I don't mind him dancing. That's not the issue. The issue is dancing in front of a big Motive. I'm experiencing shyness for you. Yeah, don't do that. All right, cool. So we've got dirty Air Forces. I can't lie, that makes sense on both parts. It is a bit of a madness. Like Air Forces that are dirty or creased. Or you men are mad. How can this guy say, yeah, she had violently searched for something she can't find in her handbag? Now that is hilarious. Like, I'd never even, like, who even thinks of that being an ick? Like, men, guys, this one is sending me. Watching them walk back after they've bowled a bowling ball. If you think I'm ever going on a date bowling again, yeah. I never actually deeped it. Like, looking back now, I look so butters when I'm bowling a bowling ball. So you're telling me that man actually have an ick over this? And I've been going bowling my whole life. When you think about it, it makes no sense. I feel like you have to experience it to know wagwan, like what this guy's talking about. So man, let me know if like that's an ick for you, because okay, so apparently if a girl doesn't understand politics, that's an ick. Do you, my friend, understand politics? Who is RPM? Thank you. Next. Because a lot of boys are very cheeky with things like that, but they have no clue what's going on. So I feel like this is very subjective, because if you're like one of the man that's proper on politics, proper knows his stuff, cool, it makes sense. You want a babe that's on the same level, same caliber as you. But in general, like a general ick, is that really an ick, or is that like a personality trait? Literally just say you hate girls and go, because at this point everything's an ick to you. Bloody hell, this is the perfect thing to end this video. Right, listen to this. This guy said nothing much. Women with hair and teeth, when women breathe, if they have any kind of eyelash, if they speak, if they use makeup, when they laugh, be happy or smile, just the minor stuff. This guy's a joke, man. Obviously he's joking in it, otherwise, bro, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? No, that goes to show men are truly mad. Some of them are like, I understand. Some of them are like, bro, you're right. Yeah, it's well and truly clear that boys just say hate us and go. So guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and you know, it kind of like opened your eyes a bit, like, man them, you gotta cut off these females if they do these things, you know what I mean? And girls, stop doing this. Like, the man them also, you know, need a little bit of respect, need a little bit of like love, I guess, you know, speaking on behalf of two parties here. This is just pure vibes, pure entertainment. Don't take it to heart. It's just a bit of banter. So guys, you really know what I'm gonna say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you can see whenever we get uploads. And yeah, that's all from me today, and I'll be back soon with a brand new video. Bye.
Let me break it down for y'all real quick. Listen. You see my baby, she's expensive. You see my baby, she's expensive. My baby, she's expensive.